Hi everyone, this is Histology by Genius, and today we're gonna talk about the histology of smooth muscle. There are three types of muscle: cardiac, skeletal, and smooth muscle. The question you have to ask yourself is it a transverse section or longitudinal section? This is how transverse section and longitudinal section of smooth muscle look like on a slide under microscope. Now stop here and go back and watch our previous videos about skeletal and cardiac muscle, as this final part of the histology of muscle tissue will contain comparison across all the muscle types. First, let's compare the sizes of all muscle types. Smooth muscle cells are the smallest in diameter, that ranges from 0.5 to 10 micrometers. Now cardiac muscle cells are larger and are 10 to 20 micrometers in diameter. Finally, skeletal muscle are the largest muscle cells across all types and range from 10 to 100 micrometers in diameter. So when we have a slide of smooth muscle, since the cells are so small and lack typical muscle organization such as endomysium, you will most likely find a chaotic mix of both transverse and longitudinal sections on the same slide. Talking about the muscle organization, notice how skeletal muscle has visible connective tissue layer called endomysium that wraps around the individual muscle fibers, while smooth muscle lacks this feature. Next, notice how smooth muscle cells, though not visibly easily distinguished, are mononucleated, meaning each cell has one nucleus and the nuclei are central, while skeletal muscle cells are multinucleated, meaning each cell has multiple nuclei that are peripheral. And again, take a look at how skeletal muscle cell is much larger than smooth muscle cell in its diameter. Now, when comparing smooth muscle with cardiac muscle, the same thing applies to its organization. However, when comparing the nuclei of these two muscle types, both cardiac and smooth muscle have central nuclei. Smooth muscle are more or less strictly characterized to be mononucleated, while cardiac muscle cells sometimes have one or two nuclei. So when distinguishing smooth muscle from cardiac muscle, the two features you should pay attention to is its size and muscle fiber organization. Now let's review the features of smooth muscle. Smooth muscle cells are fusiform shaped and do not contain a typical muscle tissue organization. And smooth muscle cells are mononucleated, with its nuclei being central. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. You can also find us at Histology by Genius on Instagram.